Hi friends, welcome back. In our last session, we have seen about the introduction of verbs before learning tenses. Today, I'll introduce you about the tenses and categories of persons in English language. English grammar has classified the human beings, animals, places, and things into 7 categories. They are I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. I is called the first person singular. We is called first person plural. You is second person singular and plural as well. He, she, it. They are third person singulars. They is called third person plural. And tenses. There are 3 tenses in English language. They are present tense, past tense, and future tense. But again, each tense has 4 forms. The 4 forms are simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. If we see past tense, the 4 forms here are simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous tense. Future tense. It has 4 forms: simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect continuous tense. We need to understand and know each tense, how to write and where to use. And before we go learning each tense in detail, it is important to have an idea of verb forms. There are mainly 5 forms for a main verb. They are base form, past form, past participle form, ing form or present participle, and s form. For example, if we take the verb go, go is the base form. Went is past form. Gone is past participle. Going is the ing form or present participle. Goes is s form. And now we see each tense in detail. Present tenses. In present tenses, today we'll see about simple present tense. How to write a simple present tense? By using all these persons, the first person singular, first person plural, second person, third person singulars, and third person plural, we see 3 types of sentences. They are positive, negative, and interrogative. And for this, we take write as an example. This is called conjugation of the verb. That means, with the example write, I am going to explain you all the tenses. Now, in simple present tense, positive, how to write? First, the first person singular, I, and the verb should be in the base form. I write, we write, you write, he writes, she writes, it writes, and they write. These are positive sentences in simple present tense. And negative, I do not write, we do not write, he does not write, she does not write, it does not write, they do not write. In these negative sentences, between the helping verb and the main verb, we need to add not. And now, how to write an interrogative sentence in simple present tense? Here, the helping verb comes first before the subject. Helping verb, subject, and the main verb. That is, do I write? Do we write? Do you write? Does he write? Does she write? Does it write? Do they write? This is interrogative. Now we can observe in positive sentences we have not used a helping verb, but in negative and interrogative we needed to use the helping verb do. Do acts as a helping verb as well as main verb, but here it is a helping verb and do is the base form. The past form for do is did. The past participle is done. Since we are talking about a simple present tense, the helping verb also should be in the present form. Here we should note that when we see a positive sentence at third person singulars for he, she, and it, we have added s to the main verb. He writes, she writes, it writes. In negative sentences, for third person singulars, for he, she, and it. In negative sentences, for third person singulars, we have seen he does not write, she does not write, it does not write. And in interrogative sentences also, for third person singulars, we have seen does he write, does she write, does it write. That means in simple present tense, for third person singulars, we need to add S form to the main verb. We must note that if the verb ends in the letters CH, SS, SH, O, X, or Z, then ES is added to make simple present third person singular. Examples: teach, kiss, smash, go, relax, buzz. Here es is added to make it S form. Likewise, if the verb ends in RRY or Y preceded by a consonant, then IES is added. Examples: carry. The ending letters of this word are RRY. Try is a verb. The ending letter Y is preceded by a consonant R. So, when we add S form to these verbs, IES will come. IES is the S form. So, we have to be very careful when we need to write S form to the main verb for third person singulars in simple present tense. Now you can make sentences in simple present tense positive, negative or interrogative by taking your own example. Any verb. For example, go, I go, we go, you go, he goes, she goes, it goes, they go. Negative sentences. I do not go, we do not go, he does not go, she does not go, it does not go, they do not go. In interrogative, do I go? Do we go? Do you go? Does he go? Does she go? Does it go? Do they go? Like this. And now, when should we use the simple present tense? The simple present tense is used for regular or repeated actions in the present time period. For example, we take the bus to the office. That means regularly and repeatedly they are doing the same thing. Since it is regularly and repeatedly being done, it should be expressed only in simple present tense. That is why we take the bus to the office. If we see one more example, Stephen reads 2 hours every night during the week. Reading for 2 hours here is a regular and repeated action. Every day he is doing the same thing at the same time. Since it is regular and repeated action, it should be expressed only in simple present tense. Next, it is used for facts. For example, the President of the USA lives in the White House. Whoever may be, if he is elected as President of the USA, he lives only in White House. This is a fact. Since it is a fact, it should be expressed only in simple present tense. Next, this simple present tense is also used to express habits. For example, we get up early every day. This is a habit. He does his homework daily in the evening. Getting up early in the morning is a habit there, and doing homework daily in the evening, it is also a habit. So such type of actions should be expressed only in simple present tense. For things that are generally true, it rains a lot in winter in London. It is a general truth, and they speak English at school. So for generally true things also, we need to say it in simple present tense only. For universal truths, sun rises in the east, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, or the earth revolves around it and around the sun. So, to express such universal truths, we need to use only simple present tense. And for proverbs and sayings, whatever the proverb or saying we see, it will be only in simple present tense. For example, man proposes, God disposes. And all things are difficult before they become easy. So, for proverbs and sayings, always simple present tense is used. And for commands and requests, for example, close the door, kindly allow me to talk. For commands and requests, always they will be in simple present tense only. Like this, we use the simple present tense for regular or repeated actions in the present time period, for facts, for habits, for things that are generally true, for universal truths, for proverbs and sayings, and for commands and requests. This is about a simple present tense, how to write and when to use. In our next class, we'll be discussing about present continuous tense. Hope you understood about simple present tense, how to write and how to use. Thank you.